Thanks, Joe. We're here at Comerica Park with Northrop grad and Seattle Mariners manager Eric Wedge. And Eric, I'm going to cut to the chase. Back in July, at the end of July, you suffered what was characterized as a mild stroke. You missed a month of baseball. You're a young guy, only 45 years old. Seems like you've been around for a while, but what was that health scare like? And going forward, how do you propose to be more healthy so that something like that doesn't reoccur, and how does it affect your baseball life?
Well, it shouldn't affect my baseball life. If anything, it should be a blessing in disguise. As you mentioned, I'm 45 years old, but I've been doing this for a long time. So, the biggest issue was just the sleep apnea that I had. And, my brain and my heart and body wasn't getting enough oxygen while I was sleeping, and eventually it just wore down on me. So, to do that and have that taken care of and sleeping a lot better and, different vitamins and whatnot and pills are helping me. So I should be in great shape here moving forward, and I feel pretty lucky.
I know when we talked to you 2 years ago at this ballpark, we talked a lot about Coach Stavretti, your mentor at Northrop High School. He unfortunately passed away back in November. But what do you take away that you learned from him as a young kid learning the game of baseball that you still apply in the major leagues?
Well, you know what? He's a big part of who I am. I always talk to these kids about, what you're about, your DNA and whatnot, and Chris Stavretti is a big part of my DNA, and as are so many others. But he just meant so much to me and so many others, in the Fort Wayne area, both on and off the baseball field, and he was like family, and his family still is. So it's a huge loss to so many people, but he's in a better place, and I'll carry him around with me forever.
As far as your contract goes, when you signed on with the Mariners, it was a 3-year deal. You're in your third season, only a couple weeks left. I know that you would like to have one more games, but looking at that and going forward, what do you think the future holds for you within this organization?
Well, it's not entirely up to me. I mean, I felt good about the first 2 years here, winning more games than they had and rebuilding. And we're still in the process of rebuilding. But, this year with me missing so much time, it's been dysfunctional. It's been tough. And, we've, had some things that didn't go the way we'd planned. But I still believe in these kids and what we're trying to do. So, hopefully they'll give us some more time to see this thing through. I've proven that we can do it before, and I know we can do it here too. But, it's the business of baseball, so we'll see how it plays out. But either way, I'll be fine.
You'll be entering your 10th year, if my math is correct, of doing the Wedge Winter Baseball Camp in Fort Wayne in this coming winter. What does it mean to you? Why is it important for you to come back to your hometown and parlay what you know about the game of baseball to the young kids?
It's so important. I so look forward to it. It's exciting. We do it. We're going to do it in the first weekend in February, and our 10th year. And we're planning on trying to do something special for the kids. But to be able to come out there and give back and be a big part of the community in that particular weekend, between the banquet on Friday night, at, the party in the park at the baseball field, and of course the clinic on Saturday. It's just it's a huge deal for me and for us, and hopefully for Fort Wayne as we continue to move forward. So it's just a lot of fun, something I really look forward to.
Well, we've talked a lot about serious things, but when I see you now and I don't see the mustache, what's the story behind that? Because it's kind of a trademark.
Well, I'm trying to be healthy and doing certain things and wearing the clean cut look for a little while. I miss the mustache myself, but I feel a lot better. I feel like I'm 10 years younger, so I figure I might as well look like I'm a little bit younger too.
All right, well, you look good, and we appreciate the time. He's Eric Wedge, Northrop grad and Seattle Mariners manager. I'm Glenn Marini from Comerica Park. Joe, back to you.